Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to take long because my altar isn't very cluttered compared to usual. This may surprise you having seen it in this condition, but it's quite empty actually. Start with the permanent residents. These are always here. Those are two of my nieces and my chosen sister. Both horns represent plenty and abundance. In this one I've put more of the treasures that I've been given as gifts or acquired from charity shops and things. Just little things that I treasure. And above there, gifts from the natural world. This cow's horn was given to me by my former employer. She found it in the back room when the shop was closing and asked me if I would like it. And as I have longed for one for many years, I was very grateful. This is my little drinking vessel, sometimes used as a vase, sometimes used in ritual. This lovely little fairy is my incense burner that Elizabeth got me last Christmas. As you can see, it works very well. My laser wand I've just brought down from the windowsill upstairs, which is my secondary altar. I think it deserves a little bit of time to shine here. It tends to like a change of scene now and then. At the back there you see my drum, Callan. That's Welsh for heart. I am a very poor drummer, but I'm learning. Another little celebration of abundance. The chalice type thing that it's in, the bowl, is made from Welsh oak. We bought it when we were last in the Ellen Valley. And it is a very, very beautiful bowl. Sometimes I just spend ages gazing at the patterns in the wood. I have a great affinity for oak and I treasure everything oak, which is also why all these acorns are here. They will spend a short time on the altar and then go out to flourish in the garden, hopefully, in pots. The snail shell there is empty. Represents my great affection for everything that man designates a pest, erroneously. There are actually no pests in the world. The very fact that we perceive some creatures as pests is a sign of how ignorant we are. The knife below is purely symbolic, it isn't sharp. It's not an Athame. I am not Wiccan. But the knife does have meaning for me. Everything has a symbolic meaning. And the knife represents both fighting and hunting and providing for others. The fact that the knife is sheathed represents the fact that I am a pacifist and choose not to fight in physical battle. This is quite a new thing. My sister got it for me recently. It represents all our little bird brothers and sisters, as does this lovely gift from my sister Lee in New Zealand. Both represent all the wildlife, really. And you can see my little percussive things. This has a bird on one side and a monkey on the other. These are my belly dancing pieces for wearing on the fingers, I hasten to add. They have a lovely tone to them. I'm just learning to use them. My rain stick. This is made from a cactus. And when I used to pray in the branches of a poplar, I used to take this with me and do that in time with the wind in the leaves, and she seemed to quite like it. It sounded like her own leaves rustling. She certainly never told me to stop. Right at the back there you can see the shells that we brought back from holiday. At the back of that side you can just make out the little pot in which I've got the last of the Samhain incense, which I will be keeping for later. I'm shortly going to make a new incense blend. I have some bay leaves and some vanilla pods and things, and I'm going to make a wintry incense, nice one to see me through the dark times of the year. This is a little bag of divination objects that I'm assembling and learning the uses of. This one is a shell ring from a Sumerian headdress. It's very precious to me. It's thousands of years old. I was sent it as a gift from a friend when I joined his little group for a while. I lost touch with him in the end, but it's fascinating stuff. He sent me this and a little Roman coin and a Crusader coin, both of which are somewhere around here. There's various stones and things in there. There's Silver Jubilee coin to represent monarchy, and also sovereignty and self-sovereignty. All kinds of little trinkets. So that's pretty much it, I think. Obviously the altar changes daily. Oh, nearly forgot this. This little stone here, this stone heart, I use as a representation of my paranormal interests because of the, if you can see it, the skull-like face on there. I keep that as just a symbol that I am a paranormal investigator as well as a druid. This altar has just been set up now. It had got rather cluttered. It does get cluttered. My altar is part of my life and my life is cluttered. So I like occasionally just to strip everything off, polish this unit, which incidentally was given to me by an elderly lady I used to work for. It's even more precious to me because of that. Every time I look at it I think of her. So I give it a good polish and cover it with stuff again, but choosing appropriate stuff to the season. These little horse chestnuts and things may well be planted later. I think that pretty much sums up how it looks at the moment. The incense incidentally is sandalwood. I like a nice calm sandalwood for the ordinary times. I make my special incenses to burn on charcoal, and they tend to be for the festivals. I'm not saying I'd never use them for anything else. I have used them for other things, but mostly they're for the festivals. And sandalwood just brings a lovely relaxed feel to the whole room. And my sister doesn't whinge a lot about it, though she will whinge a bit, because she doesn't understand why I have to burn things. But I like the way the altar's looking at the moment. Hope you like it too. Bye bye.